At LEVERTON, we're using AI, or more specific deep learning, for 3 different tasks. The first task is called optical character recognition, which is about converting an image of a document into machine-readable text. The second step is called document classification. It's about finding the type of a document. And then the third and most important step is called information extraction, which is populating a predefined data model with information to be found out of a document. One of the biggest challenges in AI today is about data quality. So our machine learns a bit like a human being, but opposed as a human being who is learning maybe from a handful of teachers during his life. Our machine is learning from hundreds or thousands of reviewers who are all directly interacting, giving feedback. And if this feedback is being inconsistent, our machine will get confused. So to give an easy example, maybe the task is to find out the address of a tenant in a lease documentation. So one of the reviewers might say, okay, let's take the tenant's address from the invoice because it's the most recent document, and with this, this should be the most accurate one. While another says, okay, let's take the tenant's address from the main lease contract because this is legally binding and this should be correct. While the third might say, okay, let's take it from an amendment. The amendment is newer than the lease contract and it's also legally binding, so why not take it from here? So we have now 3 different people giving different kind of feedback, which in the end leads to a confused AI. And basically to work around this, we need to give very good guidelines to the people interacting with our machine, and by this having very consistent data. Our clients often ask us, what is the accuracy of our system? There's no easy answer to this, because first of all, in information extraction, there's nothing as accuracy. We have a measure which is called a recall, which basically means out of all information the machine should have found in a document, how much of them did it find. And the second measure that we have is called precision, which basically tells us from all the information the machine found in a document, how much of them were accurate. We can combine those two into a new measure, which is called the F1 measure, which is basically a weighted average of those both numbers. But to make it even more complex, we not only have one of these measures, we have thousands of these. So for each combination of a document type, a language, and the kind of information we want to extract, we have one of these measures. Because this gets so complex and very hard to interpret, we are currently developing a new system which gives us a very easy to understand and more pragmatic number, which is basically based on the number of interactions a human being needs to do with the machine to get at the end to correct data as the end result of the information extraction process.